In 1994, this park was dedicated to the memory of Altab Ali, the 25-year-old Bengali murdered in Adler Street on 4th of May 1978 in a racist attack by 3 teenage boys. Altab Ali was on his way home to Wapping from a small factory just off Brick Lane, where he worked as a clothing machinist. Throughout the 1970s, racist attacks on the Bengali community were widespread. Bricks were thrown at windows, excrement smeared over doors, and much of Tower Hamlets was a no-go area for Bengalis. The murder took place on the night of 1978 local election, where the far-right National Front Party was standing for election in 43 seats. Far more than ever had previously, even though they polled very poorly. Their involvement provoked a highly charged atmosphere. Altab Ali was murdered highlighted the general level of racist violence at the time endemic across borough of Tower Hamlets and beyond. His death marked a turning point. 10 days later, on 14th of May, about 7,000 people marched from the site of his death to Hyde Park to mourn him in a spirit of resistance and to demand police protection. Within the year, after a campaign of shutdown protest locally, the National Front, whose headquarters were not far from Brick Lane, was forced out of the area. The Bengali youth movement, who led the Battle of Brick Lane, an anti-Nazi league, and the Rock Against Racism group, were born out of the events of 1978. And far-right extremists suffered a huge setback. At the entrance of the Altab Ali Park is a wrought iron arch created by David Peterson as a memorial to Altab Ali and the victim of racist attack. It was installed in 1989 and symbolically combines motif of Bangladeshi and English perpendicular architecture. The Shahid Minar Martyr Monument in Altab Ali Park is a replica of the original monument constructed in Dhaka, Bangladesh, to commemorate those killed during the Bengali language movement demonstration in 1952. At this time, Bangladesh was part of Eastern Pakistan, and the ruler of Pakistan were seeking to impose Urdu on the Bengali as the sole official language of the country on 21st February 1952. At the University of Dhaka, the Pakistani police force opened fire and killed dozens of Bengali students and political activists, including Rafiq, Salam, Barkat, Zabbar, and Shofiur, who were protesting for the state recognition of mother tongue, Bangla, also known as Bengali. Afterwards, a makeshift memorial was erected at the site of massacre near Dhaka Medical College and Ramna Park, but this was soon removed by the Pakistani police force. The Bengali language movement grew in strength, and in 1956, after a prolonged struggle, Bangla was given the same status as Urdu in 1957. One